Every bit of sin that's ever been done against you. Every hurt that's ever come on you. Every bit of shame that's ever been heaped on you. Every bit of unworthiness. Every bit of fear. Every word that's been spoken over you that's ever made you feel less than who you were born to be. Put on him. Can you imagine the weight of that? Can you imagine the weight of sin that Christ had to bear on that cross? It wasn't the nails that held him there. It was his desire to carry that weight for you. You know, at any moment, he could have called down a whole legion of angels. You've read that verse, haven't you? At any moment, he could have made the choice. No, it's too much. He could have just said the word and a legion of angels would have come, restored his body, whisked him off. But he chose to stay there. He chose. It wasn't the nails that held him on the cross. It was his will. And even in the garden, he didn't want to do it. He didn't want to do it. He chose to do it. And there's a big difference between what you want to do and what you choose to do. He didn't want to do it because in the garden I'm sweating normal sweat now. He was sweating blood. Do you know how stressed you have to be to sweat blood? And he said, Father, if there's any other way. You know, it's one of the few times in scripture that he's recorded as praying face down. Fell to his face and he said, Father, if there's any other way. If this cup of suffering could pass from me. If there's any other way, Father, yet, not my will, but your will. Not what I want to do, but I want to choose your will. And so at that place on the cross, he spread his arms and he took on himself everything that we've ever done. Everything. And one of you here needs to hear tonight everything. Because we have a lot of faith for Christ dying for other people, don't we? But we all believe that what we've done is too much. We all think we're the worst sinner, don't we? I mean, if you think about it, someone in the room has to be, but that's not the point. The point, just so I break the tension there with a little. We all think, don't we? We all believe that there's that one thing that we did that was just too much. And so we take on that nature of the Son in Luke 15 where we come back and we say, Father, I've sinned against you and I've sinned against heaven. I'm no longer worthy to be called your son. Let me take on the nature of a servant. That's what Alistair preached an amazing message on this morning. We feel like we have to work our way back into the grace of God. We feel like we have to earn what he did for us here. There's nothing you can do that could earn this. Nothing. Not a single thing you could do would ever even repay one iota of what he did for you. There's no way you could pay that debt. No way. If you had all of eternity, you couldn't pay that debt. No way. There's nothing you can do to earn what he gave you. That's why it's called grace. It's the unmerited gift. You can't earn it. You have to just receive it.